All right, we are back for more MK2 action tonight with the Outer Haven CDE rank FightCade tournament tonight, hosted by MKill Bill. MKB is with me here on the horn. You want to give a shout and set us up?
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going out there? So tonight, as Shock said, we're going to be doing what I call Grassroots, or the CDE players only, which is nice. It gives these guys a chance to shine in matches where they wouldn't necessarily others when you have the world beaters out there. So while you won't be seeing necessarily the most elite level play ever, you're still going to see some very good play from some up and coming players here. This is a free pick tournament, so it's your classic offline tournament, first to three. Anybody who makes it to loser, winner, or grand finals will be first to five. So it's a very simple setup. We got about 11 or 12 players, so we should be able to move through this pretty quickly.
Okay. And let me see. I should have the brackets. Let's see. I'll do that. I'll load up a bracket for you real quick. There she is. Brackets. Okay. Yeah, so adding in that last player fills out that first round. Looks like it makes a little more sense, so that should be good.
As far as I can tell, everybody is here tonight, at least to start, with the exception of Darklight. We'll give him a few minutes to show up. Otherwise, Kuberman will probably advance. And like always, this is a double elimination, so he won't be out of it completely.
Mm-hmm.
As far as which match to start with, it's up to you. If I had to pick in this first round, I'd probably go with Mike Metroid and Neckwear.
Okay. If Mike is ready, let's see. Get him in there. I believe he is in the chat.
You want the entire first round to just go, or and
So
have
we
Mike
can
and
run that
Neckwear
first
wait?
match, and then if you want, I mean, it cuts out what 3 matches. If you don't care how long it goes, maybe we'll go to like a little after midnight.
At Eastern time?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
sorry.
really care. So most of these events go 2.5, 3 hours tops.
Yeah. So, yeah, whatever you want to do. If you think we should run the other three, and then we can just do round two on for winners. That should give us a solid like 2 hours, and then those 4 losers bracket matches puts us into about three. But what are these, three out of
Like I said,
fives? These are 3 out of 5, so then it won't be too long.
these are all first to three, with the exception of losers.
Okay, okay. So then we maybe only looking at 2.5 hours. Okay, so yeah, whichever you want to do, more matches the merrier. But for time constraints, just take it into consideration.
Okay, I think maybe just for the first round, everybody can go, and then we'll go match by match.
Okay. All right. So if we want, Mike is in the stream chat. So if he's ready to go, okay, he's all set.
Yeah, so first round, if you guys want to go ahead and kick off, we're all going to go simultaneously, and then we'll slow it down match by match. So if you've got your opponent here, which I think is everybody except for Kuberman, go ahead and start your match.
All right. Fair enough. I gotta get the bracket back up for me now. There it is. All right. So Mike Metroid and Neckwear is our first set. Game audio should be good now. Always have these like physical connection issues with these terrible cables. Okay, looks like we're
Here we
good.
go. We got Cage against Sub. A free pick. Interesting choices.
Well, Mike Metroid's always gonna go with Johnny Cage.
Yeah, that's his boy. He knows what he's doing. He's got a decent cage.
Character loyalist. Anti-air roundhouse is starting it out. Always like to see that.
He's got good up close pressure there.
Yeah, Mike keeps it tight with those close jabs. Snuffs the slide with a standing low kick. and just out of range of the shadow kick. This is unorthodox.
I don't think too many people have seen. I think this is Neckware's first tournament with us, so you may not be familiar with his play style. But he's got a pretty decent set of ninjas. He just ran into a buzzsaw cage there.
Yeah, and Mike got a golden punch in the middle of those grounded jabs because he just kept accumulating like consecutive jabs. That was,
let's see. Neckware, I know he's got a good scorpion, so let's see what he does here.
Okay.
Spear duck.
Returns the favor with the uppercut. Pins him there, but I think he could have snagged him a little earlier, and he just accumulated another golden punch on that jab strategy.
Both players utilizing specials from Duck, so being very tricky today. Very nice.
Yes.
Mike's gonna have to stay in close for a lot of these sets, especially against top tier. So get used to it now.
Ooh, blue blocked that.
I'm sleeping there.
This is a lot of give and take here. He's just, one of them hits in the air, the other hits an anti-air, the other hits a naked attack. Like that. All right.
These spikes.
And of course, remember, Mike Metroid is a nearly 15-year tournament scene veteran for all the new MK games, so his tournament strategy may be apparent here.
And again, in a free pick, obviously Cage is not an ideal selection here, but he's got one of the better cages I've seen online. He knows how to utilize him. That said, I don't know if you're going to see him go with that against Molina or Kang, but...
Good punish on the shadow kick there. I was trying to practice punishes with the shadow kick on sweeps. It can be done, but it is tough.
Yeah, it's pretty precise, but it can be done.
There's like no hang time off of the input. It has to be done, like all the inputs have to be performed like pretty much after the block releases.
Crossover punish. Neckware finding himself in a deep hole here. Gotta be a little bit more aggressive.
Catches the long range low blow. And that is it.
Mike making quick work here. Not getting paid by the hour.
Oh, he gives us 3, but we gotta dump out of that because the annoying sound stuck. So Mike moves up, and we will just have to wait, I guess, for one of these other matches to finish.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens here. Have to check the chat. But Mike will advance, and Mike's going to play Outworld, and that's going to be a very, very good match. As anybody knows, if you know Outworld, he has an extremely good Liu Kang. Kang against Cage is not going to be fun for Mike, so we'll see how he deals with that.
They're ready to go. All right. Outworld Warrior.
Johnny Cage.
All right.
Round 1, fight.
Let's see if Mike can make this better than a 9-1 matchup.
All right, good. It's a good anti-air low blow.
Nice. It's going to have to get pretty tricky here.
A little late on the
right edge, a little bit slow.
Yeah, but he gets the second one and manages to pick up the slack there.
Round 2, fight.
Yeah, if he's going to beat Outworld, he's going to have obviously good fundamentals. He's going to have to punish all those fireballs, ideally from a duck, just like he's been doing.
Yeah, just wait for everything and punish.
I would try to stay away from the ball breaker here. Outworld is smart enough to punish that.
Good shadow kick on the air fireball. I think he's pretty much safe. Anytime Liu Kang jumps to go for shadow kick, like anytime he leaves the ground, it's pretty much a safe bet.
Yeah, I would agree.
because I don't think he can
Mike
really do
doing a great
anything from
job
the
here.
other side.
Pulls out a pretty good match against Outworld, going up 1-0. If he continues to play like that, he's going to be hard to beat in this tournament. I would say Outworld is one of, if not the favorites.
Oh, for sure. All right. Gets him on sort of the sort of a whiff punish there. It's hard to tell sometimes.
It's 2
That was
bite
his-
kicks in a row.
Yeah, he's,
And this is not the distance that Mike wants to be at, where he's going to get anti-air fireballed or instant air fireballed.
he's just waiting for a low fireball, I think, but I don't know if he's. Yep. There we go. Ooh, could have got a shadow kick there, but
We got the shadow kick there, possibly.
yeah, it's a
in
tough.
danger.
That's a tough conversion. That distance. Yeah, see right, and basically anytime he leaves the ground, it's shadow kick. But you got to be so
He has
fast.
to be really careful about jumping in here. I promise. Yep.
Yeah, he's got him in that.
Outworld's just. Yeah, he's
There we
got that
go.
on lock.
Good.
Oh, stuck in the ball breaker there.
Ooh, just walked into that fireball.
Flashy, but would not advise it against the top tier.
This is sort of a MK9 MKX style match. The way he's playing Johnny Cage here. Ooh, just misses the fireball.
Ooh,
Okay, you're tied up.
I probably could have had that one. Had a couple opportunities, but Outworld does what he needs to do and ties it up.
Yeah. Let's see if Mike can adjust a little bit and really just throw out those shadow kicks. I think.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah, he's had pretty good success hitting a lot of shadow kicks, and man, Outworld has gotten at least one bite
45
kick
to
in
start.
every round he's played so far. Good job mixing it up. Again, I'd be very careful with that ball breaker.
Well, can he punish that with a dragon kick?
Yeah, I mean, that ball breaker is, honestly, I only use it as a joke most times. I mean,
Yeah,
it's cool if it hits, but it's everything after that is blockable. So even if you get it, that's pretty much it.
I don't know what the air to ground collision on that is, but I mean you can sneak that out as anti cross ups. But I don't know if they can just simply jump over and like empty jump and block it.
I don't think it can either. I mean,
Yeah.
that's 2 bites in 1 round for Outworld.
Yeah,
Nice throw,
it's a quick move.
another throw.
All right. He's just inside that range. He wants to get a
Very
little
nice.
closer before he makes a jump.
Instant.
Oof.
I knew that bite was coming.
Yep,
I hadn't seen a low
absolutely.
kick in a while.
It's just so tough to get in.
Yeah, I mean, Mike is doing about as good as you can possibly do with Cage against Kang. The only way he could do better, not many people know this, but Cage can low toe underneath those low fireballs.
Yes,
but
he can.
Very few people ever do it.
Yeah, we had a discussion about that maybe like a month or so ago on the Discord.
Yeah, it's, honestly, even I don't do that. It's just so very few people know it can be done.
There we go. Good punch,
There we
shadow
go.
kick. Always like to see at least one jab before a special move on a punish.
Mike is going to have to stay disciplined here, avoid the jump ins.
Oh, and just as you said that, eats an anti-air roundhouse.
Round 2, fight.
He's going to have to stay grounded here. Kang is exactly where he needs to be now.
And he
can
can't
just kinda
trade
sit back
fireballs
and
with him, really.
He can chip away to victory now.
Oof.
Another bicycle.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was waiting
good
for that
crossover
sweep.
punish.
He's got to get those bite kicks on the fireball blocks. Good. Oh,
Oh, that's probably the 3rd or 4th time he's missed a follow-up shadow kick there.
I think he wanted to get the low blow so he could just pin him in the corner.
All right, Mike is going to have to get this to stay alive.
Yeah, he has a
See what
he has a
he
shot
can do.
here.
Oh, another one.
Yes.
Got him sleeping on the throw.
He's very, very good at getting the bite kick after the sweep.
Oh, there we go. Very nice.
Almost. Good
Very
air to
nice.
air.
Read that like a book.
All right.
And
Okay.
that was a very good set. I did not think it was going to be that close, but Mike's showing he knows how to play Cage very well.
Yeah, he just needs a little more knowledge of when Liu Kang can do what, I think, and mix it in with his like I was saying before, his basic tournament fundamentals, and I think he could win that matchup. All right.
We do have Bry Guy and Calais going on right now.
Okay.
Jump into that one. Oh, Darklight just got here. So, Darklight, if you're out there, go ahead and play your set with your opponent. Darklight just kicked off. Bry Guy is up 1-0 on Calais.
Okay, I'm jumping in now.
Oh, wow, Calais
1-1.
actually picked Reptile against Kang in a free pick, and he won.
Melina.
Oh, wow. Getting cocky, going Reptile against Melina.
Round one, fight.
Okay, so we'll finish out the remainder of their set, and then we can go on to the next round of winners.
Melina wins. Round two, fight.
That guy doing what he has to do. This is one of, if not the most extremely difficult matches for anybody in the entire game. Reptile against Melina. Reptile almost has to go invisible to force Melina to start playing stupid.
Melina wins.
Yeah, that is a nigh impossible situation.
Reptile.
I understand that's probably Calais' main character. That's the only justification I can think of for picking
For
him
sure.
in a free pick. But in this format, you just gotta go top tier or somebody better than Reptile.
Fight.
Unless your name is Jason or Real Talk. Those two have the skills to beat anyone with Reptile.
That is for sure.
Shang's actually playing very smart there, spamming the skulls, ensuring that Reptile cannot go invisible.
Fight.
If I'm Calais right now, going invisible is smart, but you want to do it from mid-screen to up close so you don't get spammed. There you go. This is the time to go invisible here. A little late on that anti-air.
Yeah, he wanted that roundhouse about 3 frames earlier.
Oh, he
All right,
could've
good
slid
pin down.
underneath that.
Okay.
Oh, Bride takes it.
All right. So we can do Bry Guy and Heelcaster. That was Bry Guy, right?
Yeah, those two want to go because well, Darklight is playing Kuberman right now, I believe.
Okay. All right. Let's
So if you want to kick over to that, that's fine. Or we could do.
let's start with Heelcaster and Bry Guy, and we'll just start doing the winners bracket matches. Should give everybody time to finish out their first rounds. So if they can,
Right, sounds good.
yeah.
Casper and Bry Guy.
Oh, shout out to Merchant in the chat. Merchant's a big fan of the classic MK on the stream, and even when I do like the 16-bit ports, he's all in for it.
It looks like Kuberman and Darklight just finished. Does anyone know the result of that match? What was the score? 3-0 Kuberman. Okay.
All right.
So the only first round match we're waiting on is Bellsprout and Stinger. Stinger is here. Bellsprout is not. So Bellsprout has about another 5 or 6 minutes to get here, and then he'll get dropped down to losers.
Okay. John Fat in the chat, what's up? Another retro fan of the Kombat Network. I do not see them in the... There they are.
Looks like they just kicked off.
Kitana.
Let's make sure I got everything right here.
Raiden.
Capitalize.
Excellent.
Thought Bry Guy might go Melina here, but he's getting pretty good with both of the girls. Oh, and he's got the instant air down.
Yeah, I was actually considering joining in this if you hit like 15 entrants to even it out. Just because of the free select option. It's more favorable to me. Ooh,
Yeah, once you go with your mains or whoever you want.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see what we get.
Oh!
Nothing. No fall. Ooh, very
Bad.
smart. Very smart.
Oh, a double shock.
Yeah. I like that.
Round 2.
Kind of stole that one.
Yeah, he grabbed it from him. Another good one.
Heelcaster's showing he likes to use that shocker, so if I'm him, anytime Raiden jumps in, I look to hold block. And even punish with a fan lift.
Finisher.
All right.
Fatality.
I definitely want to see the optimal shock grab
Cage.
punish.
Yeah, Heel did pretty good with that.
All right. Well, he's gonna.
Yeah, if you do it every time on a jump in, it can definitely be counter punished, so you can't get too predictable with it.
Fight.
All right.
Guys are going with Cage. Ordinarily not a good pick against Melina, and we're about to see why if Bry Guy keeps this up.
Melina wins.
All right. That was a little bit of a
Fight.
strange exchange
More
there.
often than not, this is going to be the result you're going to see with Melina against Cage. Oh, missed the uppercut opportunity there.
Just kind of throwing out shadow kicks.
Chill kick, you don't see that too often from Melina. Most people know it's easily blockable. You kind of have to sneak that in, at least expecting it for it to hit. The only time I typically use the telekick is if I know the person's on danger.
Yeah, well, you don't want to eat the anti-air roundhouse punish.
Ooh, very lucky to get that uppercut counter.
All right, 1-1.
Our guy doing what he needs to do in a 9-1 matchup.
Raiden.
See if Bry Guy can avenge that first match loss there. See if he's learned to block that shocker. Slow in that
good.
drop
Good
kick.
jump in there.
Oh,
That was almost like Zangief, like Hugo style there, sort of empty jump grabs.
sneaky shocker from Duck.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice uppercut.
Ooh, try to get in and out there, or out and in, I should say.
Ooh. Get some good sneaky shockers in there, places I normally wouldn't think to do them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna jump off of the jump off the chat for just a second.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
All right, let's see if Heelcaster can
Cage.
sew this up.
Melina. Excellent.
Okay, another interesting set here.
Fight.
Back to the Melina Cage scenario. All right, nice. Oh, it was one good roll, one bad roll. Cross under uppercut. Ooh, that should have been a full punish right there. And Melina squeezes it out. I don't think that should have ended like that. Right, guys, playing a little bit of keep away here. Good uppercut. And we are right back to where we were.
Excellent.
It is 2-2. Let's see where they go.
Ooh, tied at 2.
Round 1, fight.
At least we're seeing decently picked characters now. We're not going with Cage anymore.
Yes.
This is honestly what I would do if I'm heel. He's got a very good use of Raiden with those sneaky shockers. Oh, now he's starting to get countered here. Get a little too predictable with him. That was a good use of that telekick. Oh. Yeah, it looks like 99% of the time he's doing a shocker after a jump in. Kill.
Yeah.
And Fry has to realize that.
Yeah, he's using it as like an anti-close combat. Just gets him out of the situation, and that'll do it.
Yep. He'll just
Ooh.
overwhelmed him with the Supermans there.
Yeah, that was definitely excellent use of that, and I'll have to take that into consideration next time I play as Raiden, because I do like that setup.
All right. In the losers bracket, Bry Guy and Neckwear. You guys can go if you want. Bellsprout has been sent to losers since he did not show.
Let's do Manuel.
Ocho and Stinger can go, or we can do Manuel and Kuberman.
Yeah, Manuel and Cooperman. Let's do that.
Manuel Kuberman, go and kick off.
So, once again, if you're just joining us, this is the MKII Outer Haven CDE monthly. Well, I guess this is technically like a quarterly, but it's part of a monthly series since it's broken up into 3s now for the different ranks and purposes of the tournament circuit. There they are.
So for those who don't know these players, Kuberman is definitely a Lao specialist, and Manuel, yep, he picked who I thought he would. Manuel has been practicing with Molina quite a bit. I worked with him in the league back in November, and we got pretty decent with Molina. Taught him some good wall combos, so let's see if he can capitalize on that.
All right.
Very, very nice. 2x anti-air roll. You get a little bit more practice with that, could have got even a higher combo. Very careful jumping in here against either of these characters.
Round 2, fight.
That's a quick anti-air uppercut there.
Both of them have top-tier uppercuts, and then Kung Lao, of course, just has a nice standing anti-air high kick. So,
Oh yeah, his high kick and roundhouse are the best. Two of
plus
the
the
best.
spin, which it's rarely used.
Yeah, it just has
cool
all.
there.
Yeah, the spin just has like an awkward collision.
Danger! Oh, very nice anti-air jump back high punch.
Yeah, that was.
It was a high IQ play.
Yeah, absolutely.
9 out of 10 people would have just eaten the telekick and lost that match. Wow, playing very nice defense here. Oh, open my mouth. See if he can. Oh,
Oh,
he had the right idea, but Molina was ready for it that time. Honestly, if I'm Manuel or Kuberman, I just stick with the same characters here. Stick with my best.
Round 1, fight.
Ideally, I'd like to see Kuberman start to learn Molina or Kang, just because in these high-level matches, don't get me wrong, Lau's great, but he's still up against the wall against top tier. A little bit too fast in the input there to get the roll combo. There you go.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Lena holding serve. Very quick dive kicks here by Kuberman.
Sorry, I'm just trying
If
to
he
share
can
this.
get ball out that quick, his Kung Lao would be very difficult to beat.
Sharing out onto some Discords and get a few more people in here, maybe.
Lena bowling for dollars here.
Round 3, fight.
There we go. Now he's getting that roll combo a little bit more consistently.
Yeah, the way they land on the roll in this is a little bit unpredictable. All right, little dip and dodge
Wow.
there.
Kung Lao would like to toss hats from full screen, but just can't do it against Molina too fast.
Molina wins.
Yeah, this is I mean, a rough character.
Molina.
Huberman's gonna be hard pressed to win a match here against Manuel's Molina. He's been practicing
Fight.
a long time with her. Pretty good work right now. He's going to have very, very fast, tricky bullet kicks to get in against the side spam. And he gets the hit, make sure he gets the double bullet kick. Good, he got it twice there.
Round 2, fight.
It's also worth trying to get a second double kick in there after a jumped block. Blocked jump kick, excuse me. Just can't do it every time. But as Manuel has demonstrated, he is very capable of getting some roll combos here by blocking those kicks, so he can't just spam it.
And he puts one on the board, staying alive.
We've been making a game out of this.
Molina. Round 1, fight.
Gonna need a lot more flashy, quick bullet kicks here. He's gonna have to get in closer. He will not be able to win a spam war against Molina. Very nice throw. Ooh. Very lucky he didn't get rolled there. Ooh, very nice combo follow-up.
Wins. Excellent. Round 2, fight.
Keep playing those smart fundamentals. Keep slamming out those dive kicks from crouch. Solid anti-air. Just keep up that stuff and we can tie this up. Got the right idea. Oh, and he got
good
the
spin.
spin.
And he looks like he has this one in the bag.
Oh, my
Almost
goodness.
spoke too soon.
Almost choked that one away.
And he seamlessly went into the fatality there. That's one of my favorite fatalities in all of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, definitely an MK2, and it's still, I agree, one of my personal favorites. This could go either way.
Fight.
Huberman definitely on a roll right now. My Molina, I'm looking to throw a little bit more spam. Without the throw to the side, Huberman is getting free reign to kind of do what he wants. You gotta kind of keep him honest. That sneaky roll there. Nice throw. Kuberman, after being down 2-0, looking to take the set now.
Fight.
Yeah, this would be a nice reverse 3-0.
Throws, I think Kuberman has figured it out. Oh, drop a roll opportunity. He needed that. Looks like Kuberman's probably going to get this one.
Wow, look at that.
Uppercut for the win.
Very
Coming
impressive.
back from 2-0.
Win.
Okay.
Nice quality comeback and win.
Okay, so let's check out the standings here.
Everything is clean up in winners except for Ocho and Stinger.
Okay, let's play that one next.
All right, yeah, if you guys are out there, go ahead.
So, thank you for organizing these events and letting us stream them for you. It's great to get the classic MK content on here. It's really like one of the more popular things when we post on YouTube.
Yeah, I agree. The classic games don't get enough love, particularly 1 and 2. I mean, 3 obviously everybody plays 3, but not too many people get a chance to see high level MK2.
Let's see where they are here.
I think these are nice, these CDE events, because it gives, like I said, people who probably wouldn't normally have a chance to win, gives them a chance to get some exposure.
Let's see.
Stinger going with Jax here. I have not played Stinger in a while, so I'm not too familiar with his play style. I have played VX, and he's got a pretty solid understanding of all 12 characters.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, Liu Kang can punish that with bike kick.
Now that gotcha grab is not safe, so I would avoid using that at all costs.
It's pretty much just a damage trade. I think they do about the same, full gotcha and bike kick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that, I would say use it as a finisher, but definitely don't use it anywhere middle of the set. You're going to get punished.
Fatality. Excellent.
EX going up 1-0. See how Stinger responds, if he responds. Raiden, always a classic good pick. Oh, but not against Kung Lao. This is a classic counter pick to any Raiden in MK2. And the reason why is because of that spin. Basically, if Kung Lao starts spinning, the only thing Raiden can do is toss a lightning bolt. If he gets caught in a corner, he's in big trouble.
All right, good pressure there from Kung Lao.
Round 2. Fight.
If he can keep it up, he should be able to move on to the next set in pretty short order. Thus, you can see why top tier is recommended for a lot of free pick tournaments, because you're going to get counter picked a lot of times. A lot of the mid tier and especially low tier characters, there's counter picks for them. Top tier can pretty much only be countered with top tier.
That's 2.
Wins.
Alright, let's see what Stinger does. If I'm him, I'd probably go back to Jax or Kang.
Reptile.
Ooh, VX going a low tier match. Didn't think I'd be seeing this.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Reptile going invisible.
And what he has to do.
Just kind of letting him do his thing here.
I don't care who Reptile's opponent is. If you go full screen, he's going to go invisible. If he's smart, you cannot let him go full screen against you.
All right, he's trying to find that range. When he goes invisible, he at least has a chance to jump in without taking an anti-air back. Could have caught
Had
him
a chance
there.
to get the entire roundhouse there, but just missed it.
Wins. Round
It's looking like VX is this is a tune-up match for him.
Huh.
Very solid gameplay in all 3 of his sets. Oh, nice sneaky ball breaker there.
Good roundhouse.
Fundamentals.
And he got him there.
Reptile. Win. Excellent.
Nice easy warm-up set for VX.
All right.
All right, and he's going to be playing Outworld, so the next set will not be anywhere nearly as easy for him.
Yeah, it's going to be a drastic wake-up call there. All right.
All right, down in loser, Stinger and Darklight, you guys can kick off. Still waiting for Bry Guy and Neckwear to get the result on that one.
And next
like
we
we're
can
playing right now.
play either You want to do Cooperman and Heelcaster?
Yeah, because VX just played,
Yeah, we
so
can
yeah,
alternate
Cooperman
there.
Heelcaster, that'll be a really good match. We can do
Yeah,
that
it's gonna be
one.
fun.
Cooperman and Heelcaster just kicked off.
Okay. Everything's been run pretty smooth tonight, so
Johnny Cage Kung Lao.
we're starting to
Heelcaster.
get the pace of
Interesting
everything
match
down.
here.
Round 1, fight.
Kung Lao against Cage. Normally, I would say Kung Lao is a huge favorite here, but Heelcaster has one of the better cages I've seen in a while. Everyone's got to be really careful about throwing hats from up close because Heelcaster will punish with shadow kicks. Ooh. Had a chance to do the anti-air punch shadow kick there. Very lucky he didn't get punched with the shadow right there.
He's just looking for uppercuts. I don't know what's going on here.
Wins. Round.
Well, I mean, this is an interesting matchup because anytime that I've seen uppercuts whiff on shadow kicks here with this specific matchup, and I don't know why. As I say that, it doesn't whiff.
Yeah, it's just the width of the hitbox, and where the animation changes, it drastically like shrinks and expands the collision. So if you're like just a frame off, it won't hit, even though it looks like it should. It's the same thing with Jade's in new MK3. It's like the exact same thing happens with only like a few characters.
Superman looking for a double flawless here.
Yeah.
Casper does not let that happen.
Cooperman has like
Might.
upped his game like mid-tournament here. And he's just pinning him with those hats. This is
Heelcaster just got a really big hole at the start and couldn't come back from it.
It's gonna have to switch that up.
Yeah, Cooperman has a pretty decent cage, or excuse me, a pretty decent Kung Lao, and I don't know that I'd be picking Cage against a Lao of that caliber.
Yeah, Katana's definitely a safer bet here. Good
Yeah,
instant
this
air.
is, ooh, and you can do the anti-air, or the instant air, I should say, so this is a much better pick for Heelcaster.
In the Discord recently, I posted the big Katana corner combo, and you gave Mortal Jason the shout out for the instant air fans back in 2014 when we did the Shinnok Circle at Winter Brawl.
He wasn't in person, but he did the online one. Ooh, very nice, tricky dive kick there. Cooperman kind of stole that one. If I'm heel, do a couple more of those instant airs, catch him off guard. We're playing solid defense here, fundamental, keep away. Crossover punish. That one could have been blocked. A little bit slow in the trigger there. It's another one.
He is just chipping him down.
Yep.
Picking
Plays
him-
like that in the next one. I don't care who Heelcaster picks. Cooperman's going to sweep this.
He's really picking his shots, though. This is very impressive.
And he goes with the worst possible matchup to counter Kung Lao here.
Might just be comfortable.
Heelcaster does have a very good rating, CDE level. Again, this is not who I'd be
There we
picking
go.
against a Kung Lao of this caliber.
That is that anti like empty range grab.
Yep. And you can see why Kung Lao is the classic counter to Raiden here. That spin will counter anything, including Superman.
See, look at that. Very good.
Doctor.
But he needs to get those big punishes. I mean, a 60%er right there would have changed this.
Doctor, even if it's just a standard high kick. But if he wants to take his Raiden to the next level, he's going to have to start doing the anti-air high punch and the Superman combos get higher damage.
I mean, that changes it like.
No! Oh, I
Wow.
thought he had that one. Choked that one away. Superman with the sweep.
Something I have discovered over the years is having those big damage combos can make up for quite a bit of ground, and it makes your opponent change how they play when they're close to that 50% mark because they know that it could be over in one hit.
Definitely. And
And
that
yeah,
combo I mentioned, the Shocker two-punch Superman, that's like 50-some%. The only problem is, of course, it can be dropped. So
for
it's
sure.
like swinging for the fences, but if you hit it, it can
But
change the tide of the match.
but my issue there is he was missing the high kicks after them, which is a much more reliable one. So if he's missing those, then he might as well be taking a shot at the other ones.
Yeah.
So let's go.
VX over Stinger, 3-0.
Okay, so we can do
I'm waiting
Outworld
for the result of Bry Guy and
Neckwear.
keep playing.
They did play.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't have the score for that one.
yeah. So we can do Outworld Warrior and VX8.
Yeah, those. If you two want to go, that'll be a very good match. If anyone knows the score of Bry Guy and Neckwear, go ahead, let me know so we can update losers. Outworld and VX just kicked off,
Okay.
and the bracket is up to date otherwise, so we can go match by match now.
Yep. It's taking a while to join in here.
Liu Kang mirrors.
Perfect timing.
Let's see if VX's Kang is up to the challenge.
Just trading fireballs.
Anytime you get in a spam fest with Kang, doing a low fireball from crouch is typically not advisable because you're going to get very quickly countered with another low fireball.
And he just
If you're going to do that, do it from mid screen or full screen. Definitely not up close.
scouted that bicycle kick with an uppercut.
We had the right idea, just a frame or two too slow.
And they were just trading.
Yep. Not the place you want to be doing it. But what do I know?
Finish him.
All right.
EX taking a game off of Outworld's Kang, which is not easy to do with Liu Kang.
Round one, fight.
3-0. He's got the fundamentals here. Let's see if he can do it.
They're like playing like Dragonfire Pong here. Oh man, he didn't.
Nice sneaky
He
throw
didn't do
there.
that. He could have gotten a much bigger payoff after that, but
See, the problem with Liu Kang's jump kick, it's one of the worst jump kicks in the game. It's not going to hit anybody from a duck, but if it does hit, you can get a free bike after it for like almost 45%. EX. Very well to start this round off. Oh, a little too far away to get the bike.
yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. But it is sort of a guaranteed positioning change.
Very careful here. Kang is going to expect jump-ins for uppercuts now.
Yeah. And again with the Dragonfire Pong.
Round three, fight.
All right, just throws
This is
out.
one of my least favorite matches in the game. Not because
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
annoying.
win it, just because I hate doing low fireball pong from up close like that.
And I mean, the YOLO Dragon Kicks to start this out just kind of.
That's just what the match devolves into if you're playing a high-level Kang.
All right.
EX going up 2-0 on Outworld's Kang.
Not bad.
Liu Kang.
Would expect to see more of the same here. Let's see if Outworld can pull out some tricks. Classic opener with the bike. Another one. 66% on 2 bikes.
Boom.
Oh, he could have the toe tap.
Wins. Round 2.
It was a good round for Outworld. Can't rely on 2 bikes per round, though. Well, he could have had one there, too. Outworld now going back to his instant air spam. We haven't seen a whole lot of that in this match because Dex has been ducking underneath that.
Yeah, it's just not going to work out with the low fireballs.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man.
Any other move, he could have had that.
He wanted roundhouse, but he was
too
too close. I think he might have actually went for roundhouse there.
Once again, I think he done any other move there besides a low fireball could have got a hit in. EX in a very good position to win this and take the set.
Ooh, and he's got it right there.
I think had Outworld won that, tide obviously would have been in his favor, but VX, very impressive showing. Winning 3-0 against a decent quality Kang.
All right. So, let's see where we're at.
So winner final is set, but we can wait for
Yeah, we can hold off on that.
wait for that one. Let losers develop.
So I think Mike and Dark Light are playing, or were playing.
Yeah, they're still playing right now.
Manuel and Bry Guy are also playing.
I would say between the two, Manuel and Bry Guy is probably a better one to watch.
Okay, we'll jump into that.
Ooh, Melina Mears will not disappoint me. Both of these players have been working on their Melinas quite a bit, so you're going to see some decent quality play in this match.
Fatality. Excellent. Melina, Liu Kang.
Well, Manuel switching over to Kang here. Not really known for his Kang, but this is not a bad pick against Melina, obviously. He's anticipating a lot of side span. That low fireball can be very decently utilized. Ooh. Also a good choice for the anti-air uppercut if you're expecting a jump in. Ooh, it's 2 telekicks. Gotta be aware for that. Start looking to punish those. Well, could have had the uppercut there. That was silver platter for him.
Okay.
Had some opportunities to take that one.
Fight.
Manuel right now is fishing for an uppercut, it looks like. He's waiting for that jump in.
But being smart with the low fireballs, it does counter those side shots.
Yeah, so again, it's not a bad pick. He just has to be smart about them. Good choice with the flying kick there.
Wow.
Wins. Round 3. Fight.
Fine, whenever I'm playing Liu Kang in almost any matchup here, the flying kick is often best used from full screen, believe it or not, because you're expecting the opponent is going to jump in. So the flying kick will break that up. Jump in here. Oh, he could have had the win with the uppercut. Drops it. Oh, man.
He looks like he got stuck there because he was like waiting for the uppercut. Then he just kind of stood up and walked forward.
Yeah,
and then went for it again.
Manuel's probably kicking himself. He could have had that one.
Round 1. Fight.
So now he's waiting for the uppercut, but it's too late now. Yeah, stick with those low fireballs there. Don't go for the instant airs against.
Then he's got to anticipate the the drop kicks though.
Right guy.
Looks like Mike
One away
Metroid.
from advancing.
Mike Metroid advances 3-2.
Okay.
We can do Mike Metroid and Heelcaster next.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get to them next. I think Bry Guy is just frustrating Manuel now. He's hit quite a few of those teleport kicks. Bry Guy is getting a little bit more risky with his offense here, but he can afford to do it.
He has been given quite a few chances on big punishes, and he's just got to get some better conversions.
Choice punishing the roll there.
Nah, he doesn't want to do that.
We look to avoid these air fireballs here. Molina is just missing them every time. And right underneath. Hang taking control here, gets back in the lead. Flying kick would not be a bad choice, but he
all right.
takes the win. Makes it a set.
Staying alive. 2-1 Bry Guy.
Switching to Hana. If this was Jason, I would say he's clearly going to have the edge here, but he can do the instant air, so this is anybody's game. Liu Kang at the highest level does have the edge, I would say 6-4 here, but let's see what happens. Oh, could have had the uppercut. No, Bry wants to jump in. No, wants to do it. Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
Hang steals it. Bry Guy probably should have had that one.
Okay, he should have just went for that uppercut.
Very sneaky bicycle counter. Waited for that fan to go by and tossed it out. Hank's hit two bikes in a row here. One more of those and this is going to be a tiebreak. Bry Guy is looking for a jump in right now.
Nice.
Oh, 3 bikes in 1 round. Very nice. We go to the end game. The Bry Guy has to know that that bicycle kick is coming.
All right, back to Molina.
This is what I would do if I was him. Well, I looked good. I wouldn't be throwing fireballs in the air. If I'm Molina, keep up the side spam. Sneak in some rolls. He's had some pretty good success with the rolls. Oh, and he gets the flying kick in right after it.
Yeah, I don't know if Liu Kang has the counter punish where it's an unblockable afterwards. That drag kick might be unblockable.
Yeah, the flying kick after is blockable. He just caught him sleeping there.
Okay. In 3, it's
Throws
unblockable.
after a jump in.
Ooh.
Manuel is starting to punish all those all-time attacks from Molina now. He's getting dialed in. Let's see if Bry Guy can force a final round here.
Nice. Instant reaction. Oh,
Oh,
that could be a big mistake. Big mistake.
Oh my goodness, very nice
Oh
read.
no, he did not have to do that. Oh my goodness.
It's tough enough to hit one of those, but going for 2, you're just asking for trouble. We're going for it all right now.
Yeah, it was
Hang with the early lead.
some
And the
intense.
jump in was coming. Good pellet kicks in a row. Hang has got to be looking out for that now. Watch for jump ins.
They are trading haymakers, as I like to say right
missed
now.
the punish.
Oh, that was
Oh,
desperation.
He showed his hand
my
there. With
God.
Oh my goodness!
That was wild.
That could have went either way, but congrats to the Bry Guy. Could have went against the quality player.
Very nice. All right.
Could have easily went either way. Had some missed opportunities from both players, but very well played set.
All right, looking good. Let's check out the bracket.
Uh, Mike beat Dark Light. Let me update that.
Yeah, so let's do.
I'm gonna do heal, and Mike will give
Yeah, let's do Mike and
Fry
Heelcaster.
Guy a rest.
Yep. And there they are.
I would not be shocked if we see a cage mirror match here.
And that looks like what we're gonna get.
I called that one.
Cage. Excellent.
Both players have pretty decent cages here, so anyone's guess as to what happens. Nice anti-air.
And again, the
Immediately,
interesting
Mike telling Heel, "You will not jump at me."
thing for me here is, I mean, Heelcaster is, I mean, so far as we know, he's a FightCade, player. I don't know if he's ever been to tournaments or plays any other games. Ooh, but
Yeah,
I like,
I haven't seen him offline.
yeah, I like to see when Mike applies like his overall knowledge of
There's a
fundamentals,
nice uppercut there under a walk back.
and that's what he did right there.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Very solid round for Mike. A lot of specials out of the duck and a couple uppercuts. One of them he had to actually readjust himself to get in position for. All right, that could have been punished.
Yeah. And Mike Metroid, let's see, so MK2 does predate Mike Metroid himself by like 2 years, maybe a year and a half or something.
Very nice combo from Mike.
Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Style. I mean, even in these games, he's known for 50% MK1 combos.
Cage.
Yeah, and they're hard enough to pull off with cage.
Round 1, fight.
Heel is kind of snake bit right now. He knows he's not going to jump in.
Yep. Just catches him with the tail end of that. Okay, trading low blows here.
Yep, had an opportunity to add an extra shadow in there after the jump kick.
Mike very smart here with the jab usage. Just basically getting as much jab damage as he can in any close range scenario, and then it pushes him back.
Can be punished.
Yes, that's true. Mike, it was up another one.
Fight.
You don't commonly see that move, so I can't blame him for not trying to go for a punish.
Yep, see, there it is again. It's like it takes the jabs like a couple of hits before it starts really pushing them away.
Yep. You see a spam fest.
Yep.
Oh, Heel
Ooh,
has to
just
know he
slips
can't
that
jump in
sweep.
here.
But Mike Metroid just asserting dominance right now.
Yeah, he says, "You want to jump in here? I'll help you jump all the way up." Spikes.
All right, so this is set point for Mike Metroid.
Round 1, fight.
Immediately, Mike going to duck. He knows Heelcaster wants to jump in and does it
Yeah.
again.
There's really nothing Johnny Cage can do to you from that distance, so you might as well duck.
And Mike punishing that ball breaker now. Again, ball breaker, it's fun when you hit it, it's cool, it's a novelty, but it's punishable by a lot of things, so it's just not advisable.
Yeah.
Round 2, fight.
Like looking to move on here.
Nice
Very
uppercut.
solid fundamentals. Good anti-air.
And not just fundamentals, he is applying like MK2 like meta to the fundamentals, which is making him that much more ferocious in the set.
Yeah. That was a good anti-air by Heel. A little too late though. A little too late. Let's see if he can come back. Could have had another one there.
Ooh, and he
Another
he
anti-air.
could have anti-air roundhoused him, but he actually used the walk cycle to get an uppercut. That was wild. Holy crap.
And just laying it on right now.
Johnny Cage.
Very impressive. Takes out a good player in Heelcaster.
Impressive showing there from Mike Meteoroid. Okay. All right, let's move on.
We got Outworld and Bry Guy. Fry Guy he's ascended the ladder recently. This is going to be a good set. I would expect to see a lot of Kang Molina here. Winner of that match will play Mike Metroid in the fourth place match, basically.
There.
Outworld and Bry Guy just kicked off. That should prove to be a very good set. As expected, we've got Kang against Molina.
Oh wow, he shuts down the roll with
Lucky,
a crouching
lucky low fireball there.
Oh wow, I don't know why I went for that.
If I'm Bry Guy, I'm looking to get some combos here. He's demonstrated he can get those rolls, but now he has to learn how to combo those rolls, especially in the corner.
There's a whole lot of frame data going on in the corner there. Some like things that I don't know about this game. I couldn't really tell exactly what was going on, or if it was just. But I'm gonna have to watch that back and check the frames out.
Yeah, if Molina, oh, was that a death punch? Almost.
Did she do 2 jabs?
Molina hits corner. It could be game over in the right hands.
So he went for a bicycle kick there, but I mean, it was a weird, like super close anti-air scenario.
Yeah, Bry Guy's next step to evolving is going to be working on those roll and corner combos.
He's getting these rolls out very tight and fast.
That's a case where he probably could have got the anti-air on the roll. He went for the safe high kick instead.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that was beautiful. And see, is that a punish?
Yeah, that was a punish.
That's a punish. That's a punish on hit.
Punish with the bike.
No, I think he punished the bike kick with a roll on hit.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I can't tell because I'm just not. Like, it's very, very, very close, like to the frames.
I don't
But
think
if anybody
he was
in the
expecting
chat
the roll,
knows,
so he wasn't blocking.
it could very well
I
be.
think
Yeah.
it is blockable. All right, guys, switching over to Katana. Again, not a bad choice, but I would prefer to stick with Molina here, especially against OW Kang. Right guy with the right idea has to keep pressure on up close. Do not let him get full screen, or this is going to happen all day long.
Surf Pro Mike says it is not a punish. So it's just sort of a lucky guess, but it worked a couple times.
Nice uppercut punish there. Ooh, gets the 50%.
Very nice 50%.
Oh my goodness, is he gonna? Oh, what a comeback from OW. Going Super Saiyan there. That's like 80% uncontested. I think Bry Guy is a little steamed after that one. Right idea with the spam. Jump kick the bike.
Oh, there we go.
Very, very nice counter.
I've been waiting all tournament for that. I think he can get a standing low kick if he times it right afterwards.
Ooh. Jumped right up in his face and hit the instant air fireball.
Yeah, he pinned him on
No
that
fear.
one. Great pressure. Unbelievable.
He's exerting dominance in that last round. He will move on.
All right.
So what was that? Was that 3-0?
Yes.
I think it was.
All right, Mikey Metroid.
Mike and OW. So loser of this match will take fourth. Either way, good top four.
This has been, I mean, a pretty heavy duty, lower ranking tournament, all things considered here.
For C-level players, these are some pretty good top four C-level guys.
Yeah, I think we definitely have like maybe 3 or 4 like potential like upgrades coming up.
If Outworld, I mean, obviously his Kang is very good. If he could play a few more characters up to that level, he would be world class, no doubt. He's right on the fringe, I would say. Mike obviously has a very good cage. Again, the problem is he's low tier and not going to win too many matches against higher quality players.
Mm.
Ocho, very good. Kuberman, I think it's a matter of time for those two.
Kang. Johnny Cage.
Mike and OW just kicked off.
And here
I
we
don't
go.
think many people saw this match in their top 4, but here we are.
I was hoping that Mike had some in his pocket for this, and I'm glad to see him this far in. But that was woof. That kind
So
of just
if you
that
weren't
just
paying
happened.
attention earlier, this match did occur earlier. OW won this 3-1, so let's see if Mike has learned anything off of this. Again, opting to, ooh, and he hits the axe kick followed with the shadow. Again, opting to go for cage against a high-quality Kang.
Oh, beautiful distancing on the jump kick.
I don't know if that was a lucky jump or he read that.
That was like pretty much the furthest he could be.
Cannot jump in against Kang.
Nice.
Counter.
Ooh, axe kick is quite a risk there.
Yeah, that axe is risky. Every once in a while you can get it out, but it's just so slow and easy to block most times.
Oh man, he's got to learn not to do those naked jump-ins. Not against players like this.
Oh. Again, I honestly would not be picking Cage against the Kang at this quality, but I don't know how many other characters Mike is familiar with to that level. That's who he's going to go with.
Round 1, fight.
So I don't think he can. I haven't seen any instant airs. I don't think there. That was the first one that I think he couldn't walk under.
He's got a couple.
But
Mike
he's
is doing
just
a really
like
good job punishing those bikes, but ooh,
scraping his hair there. Oh my God.
he's getting away with
That
so
bike
many
kick.
bikes here. Mike is
Yep.
gonna be ready to block that. Oftentimes, I notice it's going to come after an instant air barrage. Yeah, there was one of them. Anytime Kang does a jump kick, you have to expect the bike is coming also. Nice counter,
He just
but
barely
it's
got
a
that
really big
overhead.
hole right now.
Other bike kick. Yeah.
He's got to learn to start blocking those, or Outworld's going to 3-0 him.
When he gets into the instant air spam, he just has to throw out shadow kicks. All right. He's throwing caution to the wind here.
Going to Shang. This is a good choice, but if he's just going to go straight back to Cage, I question the wisdom of the choice.
Yeah, well, let's see. Okay.
Goes
Oh,
the
all right,
Scorpion,
okay.
All players, which is also a 9-1 matchup.
Oh, he
was
just
a nice
caught him
counter.
with that. And he goes to Cage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, he's got to do the
I
upward
know
one.
Mike likes these characters, but he just has to realize this is not a good matchup that he wants to be going in with.
All right, we got set point here. Match set point.
That'll be the next evolution of his MK2 play, just learning the matchups a little bit better, I would think. Another bike kick.
Squeezes out the upper body. Oh. All right, he
Little
almost
bit,
made him bleed
slow to
there.
react on that.
All right.
And OW
That is
moving
all
on
she wrote.
3-0. So Outworld will make it to loser final. And Mike is going to take 4th place. And that was
Not
a
bad.
very, very good 4th place. He beat some quality players that get that 4th. So we got winner final now, first to 5. VX and Cooperman, if you guys want to kick off first to 5 winner final. Going with Scorpion. Okay. I would say this is probably a 5-5 or 6-4 match, depending on who plays.
So
I prefer to
5.5.
use Scorpion myself. He's one of my personal favorites, just because he can take Lau out of the air with what you just saw. That spear can punish a lot of the jump-in shenanigans. So this is a good quality counter against Kung Lao. Not a bad choice at all. Just has to be disciplined. So far, so good. Now, Kung Lao wants to. He could be really cheap and cheesy here and just low-toe Scorpion to death.
Round 2, fight.
I don't know if Kuberman is aware of that. Ooh, very risky play with the spear up close. Both of the Shaolin monks are excellent picks against Scorpion for their low toes. It's a spear.
Finish him.
If Kuberman had gone with a jump punch there, he could have got that one instead of a jump kick.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
EX going up 1-0. Scorpion not a bad pick. Either of the ladies not a bad pick. Any top tier is not a bad pick against Kung Lao. So EX is going to be a favorite on matchups alone. So Kuberman is able to expand his repertoire of characters. Ooh, nice sneaky throw there, and the wave punch. Almost got a jump kick. Ooh. Sneaky bullet. You see him duck that instead of taking the block and chip. Oh, he anticipated that teleport. Nice counter.
Round 2, fight.
Bad thing about Kung Lao's teleport is that unlike Raiden can actually block after he teleports. Kung Lao cannot, so he is a sitting duck after his teleport. He can be hit by so many things. Oh, and that's gonna knock 50% off if he hits it, but he dropped that one. Kuberman's in trouble now, but he might have it. Oh, he jumped back into that fan. He probably could have had that one. Playing the prevent defense, and if you know anything about football, prevent just prevents the win.
Johnny Cage.
EX going to Cage. Interesting choice here.
Round 1, fight.
Mao would definitely be the favorite here, but you got good quality fundamentals. Cage can be pretty dangerous. The problem with Cage is that he jumps in, he's a sitting duck. Oh, very, very nice. Kuberman just
Yeah, that was unexpected.
not sleeping there.
Fight.
Back. Stop. This is a match that Kuberman should have. Just has to play discipline here. Very lucky he didn't get punched with that shadow kick. Not gonna cheat death twice, it needs a second time. Cannot throw those projectiles up close.
Nice.
There we go. One more.
Sticking in there.
Wins. Round 3, fight.
Kuberman can play his discipline keep away game. He should be able to take this match against Cage. Don't take unnecessary risks. Counter with the uppercuts. Very nice. Kuberman getting a little risky here where he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get countered with the shadow.
Ocho has some matches to play with, so he's not really. Ooh.
Oh, he whiffed that. Kuberman lucky he didn't lose that one right there, but
Yeah,
he
that
gets
was-
away with one.
All right.
Wins. Fatality.
Just has to stay disciplined. It's going to come down to character selection here. Let's see what VX does next. Ooh, we're going to have a Kung Lao mirror. Let's see who the better player is.
Round 1, Fight.
A little bit slow to punish there.
All right.
The throw.
Misses the conversion, but gets a throw on the landing there, so I guess I'll take that.
A little bit slow on that. Probably could have got a full kick. Ooh. Expecting a jump in. That spin is so dangerous. You have to do it on a read, and if you just slam it out there, you're going to get a hat toss. Oftentimes I forget Kung Lao even has a spin. I rarely ever use it because, like I said, it can be hit with almost any projectile.
Well, it's an awkward input as well, so it's kind of, it gets lost in the shovel.
MK3.
Oh, you don't like the forward down forward?
Just out of distance there. Huberman staying alive, coming up clutch.
Round 3. Fight.
This is a very huge match for psychological edge. Kuberman needs this one. He cannot afford to be shown up with Kung Lao. He wins this, ties it up, anything's possible. Very lucky he didn't get thrown there. Thumb punch would have been the better choice. Ooh, very lucky.
All right.
Huberman.
Ties it up.
Nice clutch play, ties it up.
But he's still, what is this? These are first to fives?
This is a first to 5.
Okay.
We tied at 2.
So we got a ways to go right now.
He's going to go back to Scorpion here. Again, not a bad choice.
Scorpion. Round 1.
One of my personal favorite players for reasons I've already mentioned. Ruben's going to have to be really careful about slamming out these dive kicks. Can very easily be punished by spears. If I'm him, maybe I look to throw out a double kick after a block. Don't do it every time. Definitely don't be doing any spins, because that will get speared. Good choices with teleports, and he takes it.
And he hunted them on that one.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, naked teleports punch
Should've got
there.
a,
And he's
uppercut
just
there.
avoiding.
And Kuberman playing very smart there, keeping a low profile to avoid the jump kicks.
Getting him,
Obviously don't want to jump when there's an air throw.
getting him in the tow-away zone, as we call it.
Kuberman's got the right idea. Oh. When I'm Scorpion, after you hit that spear, you have to know to go with the uppercut. It's more damage than the roundhouse.
And he should be getting at least one jab. I mean, you put that together for like 40% on any dive kick.
Fight.
Yeah, Kuberman ate 2 uppercuts there because of ill-timed dive kicks. Be a little bit more disciplined with those dive kicks here against the player that can do some hefty punishes.
See right
There's
there.
another one. Nice hat counter. Ooh, a jump punch would have gotten him there. Loves to go for the jump kicks instead. This could go either way right now. Oh, and he eats another spear. This match can easily go either way if these players keep playing like this.
3-2.
Kuberman just has to be a little bit more disciplined with his dive kicks. If VX keeps punishing the way he's doing it, he's going to advance the grand finals. As it stands, he's up 3-2.
Fight.
Very nice double kick there. Kuberman's got to know to start doing those jump punches. When he starts watching the playbacks, he'll realize that.
Catches him with a naked roll, but not too much of a follow-up, but enough. And he gets him basically like a punch dive kick there. Nice jumping dive kick.
Punish. And the key to these matchups at a high level is when you have an opportunity to punish, is making sure that you get something. You can't leave a punish unpunished, for lack of a better word.
Yeah,
Ooh,
EMP
gets the
Algor.
rollout.
This is a free select tournament. That's the stipulation for this. So there's no
Ooh,
character lock for
Uberman,
winners.
very nice. Didn't know if he was going to get that one, but ties it up 3-3.
Nice back and forth we got going here.
Fatality.
Would not be shocked if this goes to a final 9th game. Question is, who does VX go to now? He's had some pretty good success with Scorpion. I think he's got 2 of his 3 wins with Scorpion.
Kung Lao.
Oh, and he picks one of the worst character choices against Kung Lao.
Round 1, fight.
See if Kuberman knows what to do here. Oh, I knew that shocker was coming.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah, so if I'm Kuberman and I know this, I'm looking to block and then immediately counter with a spin or an uppercut.
Nice positioning changes here.
These guys are hearing us on stream. They'll know to read into that and do something different. Another opportunity for a jump punch there. Another one.
Wow.
Gets the spin, very nice.
The set's getting closer and closer every round.
Yeah, they're learning patterns that they're starting to download. They're learning everything that they're doing. This will almost assuredly go to a 9th game.
Oh, he just misses that.
EX trying to get tricky, and just Raiden not an ideal selection against Kung Lao. At high level, you just have to know and understand these matchups here.
All right, good jab flurry there.
Very, very nice Kuberman pouring it on.
And he is on
Looking to go to his
set
first
point.
grand final, I believe.
He's had some comeback story tonight. A couple matches here.
EX going to Katana. This is one of his better players. This could go either way.
Fight.
He could definitely throw out the instant air fan. We could have had a opportunity to do something there, but let it go unpunished. Kuberman's looking for that jump in. Oh!
Oh, he could have even followed him up with a high kick
Ate
after that.
He waited another half a second. He could have countered with the uppercut. A little impatient. Nice counter with that wave punch. You know someone's going to be jumping in. That could be a good way to just demoralize somebody. Just punch them right in the face. Now looking to force a set point here.
Ooh. Oh no.
Nice uppercut on a read, and we are going to a final 9th game.
Wins.
Ninth inning.
Kung Lao. Kitano.
Going back to Katana. I probably would have went back to Scorpion here, but let's see if VX has learned something that we haven't.
Definitely need some instant airs here because they'll sort of neutralize the hats and the dive kicks.
Good stand-up jump, good straight-up jump kick there.
He's got him right where he wants him right there. Oh, he should not have jumped in there. He does not have to do that.
Those jump ins now.
But a good poke on that sweep attempt.
Ooh. Could have had the fan lift.
He's just got everything right here.
Advantage, and he's looking to advance.
Round 2, fight.
VX needs to calm down, be patient, don't force anything.
Oof.
For the uppercut. I've noticed that when you get him trapped in the corner, you can usually get a fairly consistent uppercut opportunity.
Great avoidance of the fan there. Shout outs to Headlock Gaming for another subscription.
He ate a uppercut he probably shouldn't have there.
Oh, here it comes.
A little impatient there
Can he?
for the uppercut. Look for the
Can he
teleport
just
here.
be? Oh, beautiful.
Oh, Kuberman with a sneaky dive kick. He will go to Grand Finals for the first time.
Fatality.
Okay, that was a just really, really impressive build of like character skill and strategy like on the fly, like much adaptation we saw there.
Yeah, that was a really really good set. If they both watch that back on the replay, they're going to learn so much, and they'll see they played a very good set there.
All right.
I think if I was VX, again, I've said it before, I probably would have stuck with Scorpion, and that set could have gone probably his way if he'd done that. But either way, good set.
All right, so we got Outworld Warrior and VX Ocho.
Yep. So that's loser final. So that's also a first to 5.
Swap them.
Outworld, yes. This is a loser final, first to 5. May have kicked off.
All right.
Did I read that correctly? Outworld going with Melina. I did not expect to see that here.
Yep, that's where we are today.
Well, Melina is a good counter to Liu Kang, and vice versa, of course. Jumps into an uppercut, has to know not to do that against Liu Kang. Ooh.
Liu Kang wins. Round 2, fight.
I haven't played too many games against Outworld's Melina, so I don't know how well he knows this matchup from the reverse side. I know VX knows what to do here.
Okay. Call him sleeping on
Jumps
the
into
roll
an
there.
uppercut.
Outstanding.
Jumps into another one.
Wow.
Stole that one.
Just delivered it.
Wins.
The all-important first game.
I'm Outworld.
Liu Kang.
I know the Fireball Pong is not fun, but that's his bread and butter.
One fight.
It's just he's gonna have to suck it up and deal with it. Unless he knows the other 2 top-tier characters decent enough. Now, if he's good with Jax, Jax can shut down Kang very, very well. But I don't think his Jax is at the level where he can do that against VX here.
Liu Kang wins. Round 2.
I had the right idea to go with the bike after the miss, but VX was ready with the block. Outworld's had a lot of success hitting a lot of bicycle kicks here today, particularly against Mike Metroid. He's hit like 2 or 3 in this match.
Liu Kang.
Shows with
Unbelievable.
the high fireball, expecting a jump.
Round 3, fight.
We're back to fireballs.
Dragon Fire Pong.
Outworld eating some chips now. He's got to start firing back. VX has the right idea now. He's got the lead. He can afford to chip away, low toe.
Woof. Maybe we could change that to Kang Pong or Ping Kang. Make it a little easier and a little punnier.
I think VX has got Outworld figured out now. But, let's
Jax
see what Outworld does. Again, if you're going to shut down Kang, this is the way to do it. Worst case, Jax is going to get a lot of chip damage with fireballs.
Use those ground pounds though.
Liu Kang is going to start getting silly and jumping in, biking, fireballing. That's when you can start doing some heavy damage. You have to force him to come in. You got to start ground pounding, or he's going to sit back and fireball. The only way this is going to work is if he starts getting lots of ground pounds.
Round 2, fight.
There's the first one. So now you're forcing Kang to jump in at you, and you can take advantage of it.
Much better usage.
There we go. Got the right idea. If he can keep that up, OW can turn this around.
That was at perfect range for a standing high kick. Catches the
He's
wake
got
up
the
on the
right
ground
idea
pound.
now. VX has got to be careful with those jump ins. He will get jump kick backbreaker.
Ooh, that fireball came out like it wasn't even finished with the startup.
Oh, nice sneaky flying kick. Was not expecting that.
Oh man, he didn't know what to do there at the
Too
end.
much of a hole. And, Outworld's got something going there. He had the right idea. If I'm him, I stick with Jax. Otherwise, get ready for fireballs all day long. And VX has got that match figured out right now. I hate to say.
Round 1, fight.
Outworld's got to win this one, or he's going to be up the creek. Oh, eats a throw. Unfortunately, Outworld is going to have to start taking some chances now.
Liu Kang wins.
Outworld has to have this one.
2, fight.
Yeah, he's got to creep up his momentum from here because he can only afford to lose one more in a set of 4. So
There we go. Got the jump kick to bike. He's got to pour. Anytime he gets a chance to punish here, he's got to take advantage of it, or he's going to get chipped to death.
all right, that was better.
There we go.
Round 3, fight.
See if he can get on the board here.
Ooh,
Cannot afford to get beat to the punch with those fireballs. Oh, probably could have had a low fireball there.
it is. I
Another
don't
missed
think-
opportunity.
yeah. If
Another
he doesn't
one.
realize that he can't hit that jump kick,
Yeah, he's just
just trade
some
him.
chances
Just
here.
trade him. There you go.
pulls it out.
Liu Kang wins.
He needed that one desperately.
Yeah, they were stuck in the what did I say, ping kang or kang pong. We change it.
Round
This is all mental right here. He just has to know when to low fireball, when not to. I think the big thing with this matchup is you got to get the first hit and force them to go on the offense, force them to take the chances. If you get the life lead, the game's all in your favor.
I think he can dragon kick
Another
the standing
missed opportunity.
fireball.
I know that's a bang bang play, but if you see the jump kick get blocked, you have to know not to let go of the bicycle kick there.
For sure. Yeah, right there. Oh, there you go. Boom.
There we go. Much better. Alright. OW in a
Good
much
air
better
fireball.
position now. BX is going to have to start jumping in and taking chances.
He snuck in an instant air there. He hasn't really been
3, fight.
in a position
Outworld's
to
gotta
use
start
them.
getting a lot more aggressive here. Oh no, and he eats another fireball.
Oh, but good
Very
damage
lucky
trade
to
there.
come back in the fight. He's going to have to start getting more aggressive now, or he will get chipped.
Just keep trading him.
He's got the lead.
Yeah. Pushes him back. Keep going.
Outworld on the
Oh,
verge
no.
of go. Oh,
Okay.
that bite kick got countered.
Oh,
Oh, VX.
so close.
Outworld choked that one away. I hate to say that, but he did.
That was the clincher match there. He needed that 2 in a row.
Yeah, he's gonna have to win 4 in a row now against the Kang that's had his number.
Fight.
Yeah, and unfortunately, again, the thing he's gonna have to learn from this is to get the first hit. Cannot afford to let them get the first hit in these fireball matches.
Yeah, he's just coming up on the short end of all these exchanges in this round.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
That's a case where I probably would have looked to done a bicycle kick out of the gate there. Probably wouldn't have been expecting it. He would have caught him. Unfortunately, he's in the hole again. Yep, could have had a low fireball there. His instant airs aren't going to do much good in this match.
And that's going to do it.
Kang wins.
Good discipline from
Alright.
VX to win against the very good Liu Kang. And we're going to get a rematch in the grand final.
All right.
This will be a very, very entertaining set. Let's see if these two, how much they've learned from each other. Okay, so because this is grand final and Kuberman has not lost yet, for VX to win, he has to win 10 matches.
Yeah.
Can be done depending on who he selects as his characters. Let's see who he goes with, because we know Kuberman's going with Kung Lao.
But most importantly, he's got to get those first 5 matches.
Oh, starting off smart, going with Kang. This is a solid pick against Kung Lao. Matchup I know very well. Thank you, summoning. I know I don't know if he's watching the stream, but I know he's out there. He still plays. He just lives in.
Oh, he probably watches the YouTube VODs.
I just know he lives across the pond right now, so I haven't had a chance to play him since he moved.
Really? Wow, that's quite a while now. He's been.
I know he's out there. Ooh, good bike on a Reed teleport there. EX playing this matchup very nice. Ooh, just whiffed on the uppercut. Kang stays aggressive here. If he goes for fireballs, just take the air away from Kung Lao. Ooh.
They're
Should have gone with the punch and then the bike.
It's like
could have had that one.
their anticipation is leading to like all these little clips of damage, and there was nothing in there that I really could see of like a fundamental strategy. Is just they had each other's like counter timing down.
Yeah, I mean, they played each other enough that they're starting to figure this out. If VX keeps playing like this, he will force a reset. Again, Liu Kang is a very good pick against Kung Lao. Looking for a throw, wasn't there.
All right.
Ooh, gotta watch those hats from within sweep. You will get punished.
He just throws another dragon kick out. He's like, here you go. Nice uppercut.
Ooh, very nice
oh,
uppercut
should have
counter.
sweep checked him.
Huberman probably could have had that one if he went for some low toes or a throw.
Yeah. After that uppercut, you can get like it's blockable, but like an unavoidable sweep check. And if he was sleeping, it would flip him.
In fact, he probably could have gone for a spin there if he wasn't expecting it. Trading projectiles is not a bad play here. I believe the hat toss actually does more damage than the fireball.
Ooh, should have went for an uppercut there.
Be very careful with those hats. He's gonna get chipped to death.
All right, good mix up there. MK mix up, we'll call it.
Huberman's gonna have to play out of his mind here. If VX keeps picking Kang. Very good reads. That's 2 bikes. VX just dominated that one. I think VX has figured out the code.
Round 1, fight.
Starting to read those jump-ins now, doing a great job. Huberman's gonna have to start doing the same thing here.
I just don't know if Kung Lao is a good choice here.
Now this is, at one point in time, this was thought to be an 8-2 matchup in Liu Kang's favor. I think it's evolved over time to where it's maybe a 7-3, maybe 6-5, 3-5 matchup for Liu Kang, but Kang is still a definite favorite. This is just something where over time...
He's getting the punishes now with the dragon kicks.
He'll get a lot better, but
3 on the board.
if this is his only play against top tier, he's going to be in big trouble.
Oh. He officially has the halfway point momentum for the initial set, so Kuberman has to at least put some hurt on him here and get some wins. even if he does
Switching
manage
up,
to
going
get the double
Molina.
dip.
His Molina not quite as good as his Kung Lao, but he does know the basics of Molina here, so let's see if he can get back in this.
No. Too many roll attempts already.
Go there.
Other one he went for right there. Yep, he's just eating him with everything here.
Jump in. EX on point. Uberman gonna have to start throwing some spears, throwing some size here. Of course, as in case we don't know, the ladies can both duck and low toe underneath the low fireballs here.
And
so
that
if
is
you get
pretty
the light
easy
feed
in this.
with Molina, you want to play keep away, you can just low toe into the fireballs and make Kang come to you.
They're at the lowest
Fortunately,
point for a
that's not
pretty
the
good amount of
position
time.
He's going to have to start getting aggressive.
And can she roll under the low fireballs in this?
No, she can't quite get down there, so if you're within sweep distance, you can block it and then go into a roll.
Right there, yeah, he had a perfect
He had an
opportunity.
opportunity there.
He's got to start doing some drop kicks on those fireballs. There's no reason why he shouldn't be.
If VX is, if he starts getting careless with the fireballs, Huberman is going to have to punish.
I would say he's been relatively careless with him the whole match here,
Yeah,
but
well,
he's just
getting
not.
away with it because he knows that he's not getting punished.
Exactly. He has to make him stop doing that. Oh man, 2 dragon kicks.
Nice uppercut. Huberman's got to show that he can stop it. Ooh, that was a roll.
He had
That
a
was
big punish set there.
Yeah. That could have been at the highest level, probably 60, 70%.
Yeah, 60, I would say, right in there. Oh man.
Just took his foot off the gas. I think Huberman's conceded the set. As it stands, he's going to have to win 5 in a row now before the set gets reset.
Oh man, see right there, every one of those, he's got a chance. He's got to be hitting those rolls.
Yeah.
At least
Anytime you get the opening,
yeah.
you have to get something in there. You cannot let these mistakes go unpunished.
Oh, he is just
He's
toying
getting
with
a lot
it.
of flying kicks in there. He's getting away with a lot of stuff, VX. Huberman has to start punishing, showing that he can block this. Or this is going to be a 5-0. It's going to be a 10-0. I hate to say it.
Hit him. Oh, you got to hit him with something.
Like it's something.
Like a roll dive kick.
Anything.
Yeah.
Looking for the sweeps. He knows not to jump in.
All right, we're starting to use sweeps
VX
under the
knows he's not
fireballs.
going to jump in. He's getting those fireballs. Read that very nicely. Could have had a roll there. Yeah, VX is just not showing any respect right now. Just throwing flying kicks out left and right.
All right. Let's go for the reset.
All right, and that's going to be a reset.
All right, so we are watching the double dip of the grand finals now. Let's jump back in once they're ready. Getting some coaching in the chat.
All right, whoever wins this, this is for it all. Here they go. Clearly, VX is going to go back to Liu Kang here. Let's see. I'm Kuberman. Oh, he's going back to Kung Lao. I think the important thing for him here is that no matter who he picks, he just has to learn how to block and get punishes. Make him pay for these mistakes in some way.
I think he just really just needs to trade. Like he could have maybe even just squeezed out 1 or 2 matches in that last set if he just traded with him.
Yeah. He's getting any damage in here. If you're even like you said, without a trade. Otherwise, it's going to be another 5-0.
Oh man,
Good, he got something in
Yeah,
there.
you got to hit. You got to hit.
VX with a very rare whiff on a teleport there. And see, VX is starting to throw a lot of flying kicks out there. He's not showing Kuberman any respect as he can't block it right now. Not a play you typically see against most players.
Round 3, fight.
Very lucky he didn't get punched there. That was a rare miss punished by VX. Kuberman's a bit shell-shocked right now. There we go. Now he's got the jump punch. If he had done that a lot earlier, a lot of these games wouldn't have been as close as they were.
Yeah.
Start doing a lot more jump punches.
Okay,
There
okay.
we go. Kuberman gets a win. Very nice.
He throws a fatality in for good measure.
Wins. Fatality.
All right, things are looking up.
So he has to know that was a huge psychological win for him. He knows that he can hang.
Round 1, fight.
That's the first win he's gotten against his Liu Kang.
Throwing hats. Just throw hats. He's not, at least not yet.
It's
Maybe a couple
something.
more matches, he'll start reacting to the hat throws. But I
The
think
thing is, you can't do them from up close because you will get punched with a flying kick.
correct. But he's been keeping himself at 3/4 or further. And that's where he just right there is not the right
Yeah,
spot.
take this flying kick. Oh, and he missed an uppercut opportunity. That was huge. He could have won that match.
Round 2, fight.
Let's see, there's another one he ate. And knowing,
that
knowing the
uppercut was
distance
not
here
going to
is
hit.
huge in the matchup.
Oh,
Another flying kick.
trailing edge of that. Okay. Uncomboed combo.
He puts his in there. Sweep's got to open him up here. Good.
Watch out for the dragon kick coming. Or
Yeah,
was
that's
it
the
one or the
distance
other?
you want to be doing these hats at.
Hit him. Just hit him. Oh, he scouted that.
See, these teleports are starting to get countered almost 100% consistently now, so he's got to be very careful to stop doing that. Just don't do them in a place where people think you're going to do them. Ooh. Good counter. Good combo by VX. Again, has to know to watch the distance. Those teleports are getting snuffed
That was
out.
rough.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
VX is locked in right now. He's figured this out. Ruben's going to have to change his play style or change his character.
I think he just needs to trade more hats. Hats with fireballs from full screen. Right here, just throw a hat. Throw a hat.
Yeah, anything. Right now,
Just
he's
do more
down
damage.
big. He's got to take some chances.
All right. He can still do this.
Wins.
I mean, it's by no means is it over, but he's got to change his strategy or go back to Molina. He's got to do something different here. Go with, all right, okay, go with Raiden.
Round 1, fight.
Much closer matchup than the other one is. Again, got to be careful with the teleports here. They can be snuffed out with bikes or flying kicks. Ooh, could have had a shocker there. Sweeping. Oh my god. I've said this before. The Superman is so broken here. It gets snuffed out by the stupidest stuff.
Because sometimes, certain moves it's considered on the ground, and certain moves it's not.
VX could have had an uppercut punish there.
Good dragon kick punish.
It's not the right distance to be doing that.
Yeah, and he scouted the teleport.
Kuberman,
Round 2, fight.
he's got to start blocking these kicks. He's got to block these flying kicks, bike kicks. VX is getting away with a lot of stuff.
Duck Hunt 231, thanks for the follow.
There we go. There's a Superman.
Good
There
shocker.
we go. With
Hit him.
shocker, does he follow it up? Oh, he missed it. Got to get something off of that.
Hot shot. Yep, I was
Have
gonna say.
this one.
Hit him. Boom.
There we go. Just get something, anything off of the mistakes. Doesn't have to be 50%. Just get anything off of the mistake.
Oh. Okay.
And got something there. That's good.
So he caught him. That's
Another
an
one.
example of the reckless fireballs. He can throw things out on him.
A lot of people would have thrown the shocker there. He resisted the temptation.
Mm.
Oh, and he too slow in the uppercut
He
punish.
like double pumped it.
Oh, Huberman should have had that one. Oh, going to Liu Kang now. Honestly, I would have stuck. Huberman was doing pretty good with Raiden. I would have stuck with Raiden. And VX is reading those fireballs really well. This is not the player you want to get into a fireball match with. A chance for a low fireball.
Oof.
Yeah, this is not the player to be doing fireball pong with. Got a throw there. And if you're gonna jump over the fireball, you gotta get something. Even if it's a low toe, you gotta get something on him. Eating into the punch on all these exchanges. Or one. This is now tournament point for VX. Coming back from a previous defeat to Kuberman. Kuberman going back to his bread and butter. Unfortunately, just not a good matchup against Liu Kang in general, let alone this one. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he can just play his game. So watch for those hat tosses. Don't do them from within sweep distance. Try not to get too predictable with those teleports. They're getting snuffed out with bite kicks almost every time. This is it. EX can win his first tournament here. Yeah, Kuberman's going to have to get aggressive now. Just go on the offense.
And it looks like... Oh, last hope there. And that'll do it.
Flying kick in the mouth.
Ooh, he jumped out of that one.
Right. Congratulations, VX, coming back from a previous loss to win 10 games against Kuberman, essentially 10-1, to win the tournament.
All right. Well, I mean that was pretty solid. Pretty much just dead on 2 hours.
Yeah, pretty consistent. The only tournament we've done that's gone past 2 hours in recent memory was that first to fourth team set that we did.
Yes.
The tier tournament.
Yep. Yeah, that was the only one that really was dragged out. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, appreciate you coming out again for these monthly MK2s. This is a lot of fun. It's good to get on here and stream some stuff. And Bill, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, once again, congratulations, VX. Kuberman, again, I don't know if you've been in grand finals before, but that was a very good showing. Awesome job. Next tournament we got coming up, I believe, is an all-server invitational open. It's going to be in May, late May, I think. We haven't decided the format yet, I don't think, but yeah, the next event is for everybody, all players. So if you want to get involved, doesn't matter what level you are, get ready. It's going to be a fun event.
All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to head out, and I'll see you guys probably, I think the next one is May 10th. We're doing at Iron Grid for Mortal Kombat 1. And I have to double check on that. I don't remember if it's...
All right, good deal.
Yes, May 10th is the next one for that. So if you're in the tri-state area and you want to come and play some MK1, and if you're an MK2 player and you want to come out, we can do some MK2 as well. We'll make sure you guys have a setup. And that'll be it. So See you guys soon. Have a great night.